Hi, first grade mathematicians. Today's Monday, and our learning target for math today is adding 3 numbers. Our essential question, which we've been working on for this whole chapter for math on addition strategies to 20, is how do I use strategies to add numbers? What are all the strategies that we've used? Let's start with a test practice up here. It says, which has the same sum as 4 plus 1? Okay, so which one of these four? Is it 3 plus 3, 4 plus 2, 4 plus 0, or 1 plus 4? Which one has the same sum or the same answer? Okay, you can pause now, teachers, if you'd like, and then talk about which one up there has the same answer and how you know. Yes, did you get it? 1 plus 4 has the same sum of 4 plus 1, right? They both have the sum of, yes, we just turn those numbers around like we did last week. We can add those numbers in any order. Now today we're going to explore what strategies can you use to add 3 numbers. Let's take a look at this. It says you can group numbers and add in any order. Look for doubles facts like 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2, 3 plus 3, or look for numbers that make a 10. Think of the ways that you can make 10. So let's look at the first one. This one is showing how you can add 7 plus 3 plus 3. And one way is use the doubles facts. So you can add the 2 3's together, which makes 6, and then add that 6 and 7, which the sum is 13. So that's one way. You can look for if there's doubles you can add first. The other way is you can make a 10. So I know we've worked on this on all the ways to make 10, like 1 plus 9, 2 plus 8, and look here, there's 7 plus 3. So if you know that that's a 10 right away, you can take the 7 and 3 and get the 10, and then have the 10 and add the 3, which is equals 13. Now, it's your turn to practice this, okay? We're going to do number 1 together, and then I'd like you to work on number 2 and 3 on your own. You can use your whiteboard and dry erase marker or paper and pencil. But let's check out number 1 first. These are the 3 numbers, 6 plus 4 plus 3. Now, there's a little hint here. They have 6 and 4. Now let's think. We can make a 10. If I know 6 and 4 is 10, so I'm going to fill that in there. Then I can take this 10 and add 3. 10, 11, 12, 13. So this sum is 13. Now, you try number 2. 4 plus 7 plus 4. Now, there's a hint here. They circled the 2 4's. So solve that first. Add 4 plus 4, get the doubles fact, and then keep adding the 7. Okay, go ahead. Teachers can pause here. You're going to do number 2 and then number 3, where you're going to add 3, 3, and 4. Go ahead and take some time to work on it, and we'll come back in a minute. Good. Check this out. Did you get the correct answer? Did you get to share them out? Yes. 4 and 4 is 8. So they have the 8 here. And 8 plus 7 is what? You don't see here, but it's, yes, 15. So adding all these 3 numbers together, you get the sum of 15. Now let's look at number 3. Did you get 10? Yes, if you add 3 and 3 is 6. 6, and then add this 4 is 10. Now let's think. Tell how you would add these numbers. 1 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, we'll pause here. And teachers, we can have a discussion with the students, call on someone to tell how you would add these numbers. Great. Yes, there's many different ways you could do that. Now, I was thinking when I saw 1 and 2 and 1, right away, I see that there's 2 ones. So I'm going to circle those, and I know 1 and 1 is 2, and 2, and then add that 2 equals 4. Okay, you may have done it that way. You might have thought, you know what, these are smaller numbers, so I'm just going to add 2 plus 1 is 3, plus the 1 more is 4. Okay, now add the doubles or make a 10 here. Write that number and add the other number to find the sum. Okay, so go ahead and do this one and this one. You're going to add 3 plus 9 plus 1 and 4 plus 4 plus 2. Go ahead and we'll come back. All right, how we do? Let's look. This one, number 8, they had the 9 and 1 circled. 9 and 1 is 10, so we put the 10 down here. Add the 10 and 3, and the total is 13. This one, I know there's a doubles, 4 and 4 is 8, and then we take that 8 and add this 2, 8, 9, 10. So the sum is 10. Let's write an addition number sentence to solve this math situation. Okay, it says an apartment building has 3 doors on the first floor, 5 doors on the second floor, and 5 doors on the third floor. What's the question that we have to figure out? How many doors in all? Okay, so let's think. Do we see a double or do we see a way to make 10? Looking carefully. Oh, I see 5 and 5. So I'm going to pretend I'm going to circle those. So I have 5 and 5. Okay, so I'm going to write it on here. I have 5 and 5. I'm going to add that first. And I know this fact. Well, 5 and 5 I know is 10. I know it's backwards here, but not only is that making a 10, but that is also a doubles because we had the same number. So now we have this 10, and we need to add 3. 10 and 3 equals 13. Yes, so the total would be 13. Okay, let's do one more problem solving together. And this is one of my favorites. It says, Hayden says that 8 plus 2 plus 3 equals 15. Tell why Hayden is wrong, and then make it right. Okay, so she thinks that 8 plus 2 plus 3 equals 15. Go ahead, I want you to work on this and see what was Hayden's mistake, and how can you make it right? Okay, again, we can pause here and then come back and talk about it. Right, did we see this? So Hayden is wrong because 8 plus 2 plus 3 actually equals 13. How do we know that? Well, I know 8 plus 2 actually equals 10. Okay, and then 10 plus the 3 would equal 13. So that is how we could make it right. All right, mathematicians. So you have your activity or assignment for today, which is lesson 9. Okay, adding 3 numbers. You can, of course, work on this paper copy, the front and the back, and take a picture and submit it to your teacher. Or you can do that same activity, which will be on Seesaw for you. Okay? We can't wait to see your work.